welcome back to Cancel My Stable with Candace. We're back today for another video, and this video is going to be a what? Story time. So I definitely want to build this playlist. Story time today is going to be my most intense counseling session. Now, I've had some other ones, but I think this was by far the most. If you're new here, welcome, right? We usually start with check-ins, and the check-ins is what's your mood for today. So you can type it, you can put emojis, you can put lyrics. I usually do dance moves. I really don't have a dance move today. The last videos kind of said the same thing, right? But that's the truth. So what I feel like today without dance moves, I really feel like I've been really doing like my self-care. So I went to the park and exercised, been eating the meals I would like to eat, been just resting, cutting out unnecessary things. And this all kind of started because I went on a trip last week and I was a little bit jet lagged. And then now I've just really just been pouring back into myself because I didn't know how exhausted I was. So anyway, self-care week. This video is going to be story time, my most intense counseling session. Guys, I hope you're doing fine. I definitely want to thank you for like, sharing, and subscribing. And we're at 175 subscribers, so thank you guys. Make sure you thumbs up the video and comment. Anyway, jumping right into it. So let me just start right with some facts. The thing to keep in the back of your mind is that I was an internship. I was at private practice and I was alone. It was nighttime. And knowing that you're alone, it's nighttime, and you're an internship, not a good feeling, right? Let me tell you a little bit of background about the client. So the client, this individual, she actually had reported that she had some jail time, that she went to jail by causing harm to someone else, and then also had addictions. So I'm not saying that any of these things are like what made it intense, but these are just things to consider for the story. So anyway, a part of me being an internship, and it was night and I was by myself. So I actually had to do this assessment that I never had to do. It was the addictions assessment, really thick packet. It was really could take like an hour and 30 minutes to get through. Really hard questions, terminology, really tough, really blunt, kind of, so to speak. So a lot of response that I got from her was like, what does that mean? And I already knew what that response and that body language looked like. Kind of like a perking up. And I said that because she was actually like on the couch, kind of laying down, and I was make sure to be stationed like by the door. But she would like perk up like, what does that mean? And so me, I had to kind of think of like some extra strategies. So I already was by the door. I already knew that, you know, I probably potentially have to do some de-escalation techniques. And then also, I knew that I'll have to maybe clarify some questions, even though with assessments you're not supposed to, because you're supposed to ask the question as is, so it won't be misinterpreted. So that was kind of the things that I did to make sure that this assessment can get done and successfully. On top of that assessment, it was the biopsychosocial assessment. So that already an hour and 30 minutes addictions assessment on top of this other biopsychosocial that needed to be done. Long story short, we definitely got through it, got everything done. However, it was the part for me where she kind of perked up, right? She kind of was like, what does that mean? I could just tell with the body language and things that, you know, de-escalation was needed, right? And it's not to say that anything was like, you know, about her character or anything. I know that it's tough questions on the assessment. I know it's tough questions with the biopsychosocial. And we were talking about some things that may have been traumatic, or it may not be the easiest things to talk about with like a stranger. So I definitely get it. but this was definitely my most intense um, session, and where I kind of was like on eggshells, especially with me being pretty new and in an internship. But kudos to me by just pushing through. So internship for me definitely was just like, psh, you were thrown to the wolves, right? I was in schools, I was in different states. I did a lot of duties that I was like, internship, like examples. So I would like interview certain candidates. I would do my assessments, have my clients, do some monitoring of some visits, court orders, like just really a lot of experience. So I can definitely do a story time on all of that too. But I wanted to do this video about my most intense session. And I wanted to say the least, but you guys get my idea. So thanks for watching, and I'll make sure to be back pretty soon for the next video. Definitely want to build the story time playlist, and thank you guys for like, sharing, subscribing, and growing the channel and being on this journey of love, growth, and healing with Candace. Definitely gonna work on continuing to stay consistent. Give me your requests down below. Let me know what you thought about this intense session. What would you have done or handled it, right? How you think I handled it? And then just be on the lookout for, more story times and more content, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.